Should we analyze the architecture of the new museum? I don't know enough about architecture, but feel free. I wish I had a quieter latching mechanism on this. Listen. Not hot enough for hot yoga? Temperature-wise, or no? Touch of Art Deco design in a subtle way, but also sleek and modern. I mean, Art Deco is probably the only form of architecture I know. That and maybe like Tudor style. Because like the Empire State Building, Chrysler, those are Art Deco-ish. So yeah, I guess based on what I do know, and that's minimal, that sounds reasonable to me. Doo-doo on the floor, doo-doo on the floor. Don't you step on the doo-doo on the floor. Pay attention with your little tootsies. Don't step on the doo-doo on the floor. It's blinking. I know this garbage truck is very trigger happy to move, so I'm just gonna wait. I'm not just in New York, I am New York. Yep. Drone land, the faraway land of Queens had a quick shower. I mean, these clouds do look like they're carrying some moisture. So I'm not surprised, but I hope it passes me by. Which is a good song. Passing me by. In my younger days. Strong gasoline smell for a second. I meant more on the gas pedal. Just they were waiting for that light to change so they can go immediately. Cloud Stripe is here. I don't do the yoga, I just like to wear the pants. Streamlined. Ooh, left foot got snagged, turning, felt a pop. Oof. Yeah, I mean, it could be a number of things. I'm thinking meniscal based on the twisting, but it could be one of the other structures of the knee, ligamentous potentially. But yeah, see how it feels. Especially if it blows up. If it balloons up, we should probably check it out. Feel better. Hopefully you don't have to go anywhere. Have I visited the UK? Yeah. But like 2001 or 2? It's a long time ago. I'm due for a visit. Moisture clouds. That's the one I was mentioning before, JSM, yeah. Confucius Plaza. They got nice cherry blossoms at the base that I want to check out later. They should be blooming now based on the other ones. Oh yeah, we will walk by that school later if I remember to check the cherry blossoms. We're not doing that until after we do the bridges. Come on, Pigeon, what do we do? We had a pact. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do any bridge records today. I'm feeling the glute medius already. See, this sidewalk is slightly uphill, and that's a classic symptom. Oh well. We'll see how I feel when we get to the bridge. It has a small incline at the beginning, too. And it might be enough to slow me down. But maybe if I tighten up the core, I can power through. We'll see. It's probably not the best idea to do. It's never a good idea to just power through pain like that. But, YOLO. It's a cool background there, Jason. Very cool. I know, excuses already. I get no more grace, huh? I'll leave an ice. The Rice method. Rest, ice, compression, elevation. I think there were some, like, it's not necessarily going to speed things up, but it seems like the obvious thing to do, the Rice method. And it's not like, it can't make it worse. Have I tried walking inclines backwards? I have not. No sympathy, that's the word I was looking for. No sympathy, just stats. That's right. There's no feelings in numbers. Learn that, commuter. Open screen. Rule number 7. As long as it's not rule 34. Buffering for fun feeds. Is it for anyone else? I'm gonna guess no. At least based on what I've been seeing, on my stat numbers. It's all numbers based, like Pear said. Billy Fax, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I think the blossoms will be nice when we get around. All right, we're almost starting. Some chairs. All right, we're on the bridge. Yeah, so if you had buffering just now, check your local settings. I am missing a hotspot now, so the bridges could be questionable. We'll see. Fashion Rebels here making food. Ooh, what are you making? Yes, coming to Brooklyn, we have the shortest path I found between the Manhattan and Brooklyn bridges on the Brooklyn side. So we'll be zipping around to the Brooklyn Bridge once we finish with this one. I'm streaming to YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and Rumble. Although I have no idea what's happening on Rumble. There is one person that keeps that one alive and reposts it sometimes. I appreciate that. But I can't see the chat, unfortunately, when I'm live. There's no appetite for adding that to the Stream Buddy app I use. Could vibe code it in, maybe. That's all I know how to do. And I'm not good either. Yeah, I could really use Verizon. Oh well. Kind of a good number of people already on the Manhattan Bridge. Wonder if that's an indicator of what it's going to look like on the Brooklyn Bridge with the warmer weather and stuff. So I've been jacketless since Tuesday. What happened to the login? Richmond, I don't know. Ron's gonna come for you. Walking backwards is not time, so I could cause havoc. Anarchy train is coming. Andy Diaz, good morning. Probably not, Ron. Watch just vibrated. So that's another mile. There was a train coming immediately at the same time towards Manhattan. We got double train. If you didn't hear me, I said my watch vibrated, so that means a mile has passed again. If there was buffering, Richmond 10 sounds like it was on your local setup, so you might have some things to fix. A budget's fraud. Almost 2 hours. Roadkip, hello. It's it's that permanently grumpy pancake-shaped frog. I must have seen those somewhere on the internet. That sounds familiar now. Another train. I love when the green comes back with the trees. Favorite time of year. Oh, there was a big drop in bit rate there. That was a real buffer. That was a buffer for everyone. The gray screen. That's because I lost the hotspot. They're not making the Osmo 4, Pocket 4, easy to get in the United States, so based on how minimal the upgrade would be for us, and that there might be a Pocket 4 Pro, if I have to import any of them, I might as well save it for the Pro. A little bit of recovery there in the Bay Area, but not fully. Not fully. Another train on the far side. Those approvals came at the end of last year, Andy. So I don't know. At least the 4 Pro might have been a little later, but they both have been approved. Kingfish, hello. Photos keeps forgetting to call the MTA to halt train traffic. I don't understand. Every week you're supposed to be doing this and you don't do it. Kid. What's in that bottle? They must stop the trains, yes. I wish the panning were better. And I haven't seen if the panning is any better on the 4